Let's try this again. The front doorbell keeps going. Oh, just as I get started. So, good afternoon. My name is Sally, and I currently live, I feel like I haven't told you guys, I currently live in just outside London in Surrey. Literally, if I walk 5 minutes, I'm in London. It is now 1:10 in the afternoon. I have been trying to do this for what feels like ever. And I've already said about 4 times. You can find me on all the socials as Sally Trollope in some form or other. I've given up trying to make clever names that people don't wonder what they mean or why I chose those names. So I'll just use my own name now. It's just easier. I don't have a lot to tell you. This is probably going to be short and sweet, even shorter than last week. Oh, sorry, my video was doing something very strange. It was almost like lagging. Weird. Yes. So some news. Yesterday I had the most amazing day. I spent it with Sharon from the SCRTN. No, she's not there anymore. She's called the Knitting Project. I feel like I'm going to lie. We should change the name. Please hold. Your call will be answered momentarily. Sharon. Oh, the Knitting Project? I can't even find her now. SCR1TNO _ the _ knitting _ project. So I was kind of right. She lives about half an hour away from me, and we love to hang out, and we love to chat, and we love to knit, and everything. So, yeah, we had an amazing day yesterday, and subsequent to that, I had told her how amazing one of her advents was, and she said to me, "Well, why don't we swap?" So that's what we've done. But I'm not going to show you because we haven't decided. I haven't asked her if it's okay that I show what we swapped. So yes, we swapped events, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Right. What have I been knitting this week? It was like a really quiet week. So Monday was a normal day, Tuesday was a normal day at work, and then Wednesday I was like, oh crazy, I've got no work to do. So I sat and I knitted most of the day. I had a few meetings and that was fine. I was able to knit during the meetings. I work from home most days. I work from home most days. Every now and again I have to go in, and every now and again I have to go to one of the hospitals that the trust that I work for owns. But this week I didn't have to do any of that. Well, I couldn't because my access had been revoked. So I was sorting that out. Next week I am in the office. At least Monday I have to go in, and I think maybe, no, not Friday. I think maybe Wednesday or Thursday I'll have to go in as well. But a few things. I have been monogamously really trying very hard to get through my green jumper. My green Christmas sweater jumper. Oh, my bag is full. Oh, my bag is full of stuff. My bag is full of stuff that is all falling out. So what I have done though is I have finished the body. So oh, I just got empty needles attached to it. So I was where the Grim Reaper was last week when I showed you, and I managed to get it down to 13 inches, which is my sweet spot. And then I did 10 rounds of ribbing. I'm not too sure. It's longer than the required in the pattern, but then I do like a bit longer ribbing at the bottom, just so that I find it doesn't flip up as much. Although it's flipping up over there, but that's because of the way I'm holding it. I just find out that the longer the ribbing, the less likely it is to flip up. So yes, I did that. This pattern is the Festive Pullover by Scandian Knits, and she gives you a whole load of charts that you can use, which are absolutely amazing because then you can customize it as much as you want. The one on her pattern page is a full colorwork sweater. I'm not keen on full colorwork. They're parts of my body I don't want people to look at. Thank you, children. So I only do a yoke. And as you can see, I've done Christmas baubles, snowflakes, although I keep calling them starflakes. Snowflakes, I wish I'd chosen a different one, but you know what? I can just make another jumper. And then Christmas presents. I do love it. And last night I started the sleeve. I am using my ChiaoGoo minis. I love my ChiaoGoo minis for sweater sleeves. Do not ask me. I cannot do socks on 9-inch circulars. I am so slow. I do not know why the difference is between a sleeve and a sock, but I just can't do it. Anyway, I helical knitted the body because this yarn is absolutely amazing, but I did not want flashing and pooling going on. And I do believe that was the right move, because that is the back. I do not have any flashing and pooling going on at all. I'm really, really happy with the way that this has come out. And it spurred me on to make some more Christmas jumpers. I might have hanging on my door because I've got nobody else to put it. I might have ordered some more Christmas yarn from Bird Street Yarn in order to make some more Christmas jumpers. So I've got a hair hanging off my arm, as we all do have hair everywhere. So that is my amazing jumper. I do think, because I'm loving working on this, and I'd like to wear this, even if I'm wearing it for Christmas Day. We're not going anywhere. Just the four of us are having Christmas Day at home, which is just the way we like it. I would still like to wear this jumper on Christmas Day. So I think I will just carry on and get it done by then. But I'd like to have it done. So I'm going to just keep going on this one. I think what I'm going to do is, in future, I will do my Christmas jumpers in November, not wait until the end of November, but the start of November. I am drinking, I know, because everybody always wants to know these things. It's Pukka tea. I got a Avent from Matthew's girlfriend. And today's is one that I've been waiting for. It's called Winter Warmer. It's got rooibos, and that's what I can remember. And ginger. I can't remember anything else, but I've been waiting for this one. Oh, that is nice. And it's in my Emma Bridgewater holly mug. I might have a bit of an obsession with Emma Bridgewater mugs now. I got some at Halloween because she makes the most amazing Halloween ones. And yes, now I just want all of them. And now, of course, she makes seasonal ones. So, I've got a whole load of Christmas ones now. And I might have bought some winter ones for January. And then we'll get some Valentine's ones for Valentine. Who am I? I don't know. Who is this person? Divine. People. That tea is divine. I love that Advent so much. I have said that I expect that one every year now. So, yes. Tea Advents are the bomb. If you know a tea drinker, get a tea Advent for them. I am wearing my Alpenpine Bloom, which I actually knit to wear to Rhinebeck. Not last year, the year before. I didn't go, no, not this year. I went last year. It is out of Cascade. It's not Heritage. It's one of the other ones. I don't have Project Pages. I will say I fell off of Ravelry for a while. Not to do anything to do with Ravelry, just with me. I am trying to be better. I'm getting there slowly. So this is like a very dark, it's not black. It's a very dark grey. Then I've got a purple fluff mohair. I have no idea. I think it's a Valley Yarns mohair, if I'm correct. I got it from Wool Warehouse, and I got the Cascade, and the grey is also a Cascade. But that's not the Heritage. It's not the sock. It's one of the other ones, and I'm not a fan. And then I've got Primrose Company, not Spin Cycle, but this is beautiful, and this is why I've used it, because it's pinks and purples. Spin Cycle, not Spin Cycle. I just said that's not. Primrose Yarn Company, which they make the same kind of stuff as Spin Cycle. It's about the same price, so it's not any cheaper, but they just have a lot more colors and the different colors to Spin Cycle. And it's just as lovely. It really is. And my sleeves match. I had to do I watched a lot of people's podcasts when they were doing it, and I picked up some tips and everything. And I do 2 straps on this arm, and then I do 2 straps on this arm. Yep, and it's got the mohair at the bottom and the longer cuff. I have issues with this jumper. It's already annoying me, and it will come off because it's already annoying me. It's the yarn, the Cascade yarn. It's I don't know. I feel like it's shrunk. The sweater is very short. You can see on the sleeves, and I always do my sleeves longer. Even the body, which is 13 inches, is not 13 inches anymore. I can tell you that much for nothing. I just also feel it's very tight. Very, very tight. I feel like I'm being compressed in this jumper. But I do love it, so I will make another one. I will probably send this to one of my nieces. My nieces now live in Switzerland, Sweden. So I might send this to my sister and say, right, whichever niece it fits, it fits. Because I know they're a lot smaller than me, so bonus. I'm trying to think what else. Yesterday, I went to Sharon. I had an amazing day. I got the body done and the ribbing done. Well, the body finished and the ribbing finished yesterday and bound off and started the sleeve on Magic Loop. But yes, I don't know why Magic Loop on a sleeve. It just feels to me like it takes longer. So I think I got to the first decrease. You do central double decreases. I have to admit I'm not loving it. I think I'm just going to carry on like with normal sleeve decreases. These leave a hole the way she does it. So I'm just going to carry on with normal decreases because her pattern also has the color work going down the sleeve. So I guess that's why she does those decreases, but I'm doing plain sleeves. So I'd say to Sharon, I might put some color work down at the bottom of my sleeves, but we'll see. I might mimic. I might just literally copy. I need to work out how many rows this is. I might literally copy what I've got here on my sleeve. That would be cool. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I'd have to go up a needle size because I'm a bit tighter color work on smaller circumferences. Don't ask me why. It just is. Oh, that one doesn't look too bad. Can't wait to see this. I have had very green hands knitting the body. Not so much the yoke, but the body. I had very green hands. I didn't even tell you what yarn this is in case you knew here. Oh, I'm just assuming you all know everything. So the main color is a Sacramento. Yep. And it's by a dyer, a South African dyer that no longer dyes. Well, I can't even find her on Instagram anymore. Rude, Natasha. And it's by Bar Yarns Fiber Art. Absolutely amazing lady. She lived around the corner from me. Nothing was too big, nothing was too small for you to ask her to do. She was fantastic. Loved her to bits and pieces. Well, I still do love it. So it's 100% superwash merino in a 4-ply. Now, South African 4-plies are a little bit thicker than what you used to in the UK, but so you don't get as much yardage, but I don't mind that. I'm used to it because of knitting with so many South African dyers. The mill that they get the stuff from is just a little bit thicker. If you've used Madeline Tosh sock yarn, it's the same. So it's only 325 meters per 100 grams. But yes, love it, love it, love it. Like I said, I've got one more skein. Oh, I didn't say. I've got one more skein left. But that will be ample to get my sleeves out of that, which is doesn't look very good, does it? I need to put this in a yarn cozy. And that, I'll definitely get my sleeves out of that. Oh, and I've got this little nugget left from Helical Knitting the Body. I have fallen in love with hand winding around your thumb, center pull balls with little bits and pieces. So yeah, if you ever get any little bits and pieces from me, there'll be a hand wound center pull ball. This mace here, which needs to be rewound, is Bed Street yarn in there, or you can see the Drunken Santa colorway. They might be the reason why I now need a Christmas jumper in all their colorways. Their colorways are phenomenal for Christmas. Well, basically, if you don't want to go broke, don't follow them on Instagram. Their Instagram page is so inspirational, but the problem with that is every time they post it, it's Claire and John. Every time they post a picture, I'm like, right, I just want all 5 of those. Thank you very much. They do an amazing job. So it's 4-ply, 75 a superwash merino, 25% nylon. It's 100 grams and it's 425 meters. And it is stunning. When I saw this, I went to one of their events that they organize. When I saw this one, I was like, right, that has to come home with me, and it has to be colorwick. No, there was no if or buts. That was it. And that is all living in my amazing Hidden Hammer festive bag. Oh, there's her logo. There's News logo. Hidden Hammer. I love it. And this is a waxed canvas bag with a special buckle. I love this buckle. I do love this buckle. When I see her at Unravel in February, I'm going to go, I want this buckle on all of them. Yes. Right, so that's that. That's all the knitting I've been doing because of this thing called work. So I said to my husband, I said, you're making me work. And he said, no, you're making yourself work. If you didn't spend money, then you wouldn't have to work. And I was like, well, there's no fun in that, is there? I just said, can't you just earn more money? I know I'm horrible. I know I'm horrible. I was going to tell you something else. Oh, I'm in a Secret Santa swap that I organized with a whole group of friends, and I'm getting such amazing little bits and pieces. So this is a toggle that I've put on my barber cords that are holding my other sleeve, and it just keeps it all tidy. And then all I do is I just tuck that one down into the body because I find they get in my way, or I pull on them accidentally. So I just tuck it into the body when I'm doing the sleeves, and there you go. And I tuck it into the yoke when I'm doing the body, so they're out the way. But these little things are amazing to just keep it on, so that it's not going to come off if you do accidentally tug on it. I mean, they're pretty sticky, but yes, love that. What else did I get this week? I got skeleton needle stops. Amazing. I should actually put these on here because my stitches are just about to pop off. So let me put those on. I've got an amazing friend who calls them safety donuts. These are safety skeletons, if there's such a thing. What else did I get this week that I put in my? I got a notebook. Today I got more knitting cords. I don't want to call them barber cords because that's actually a brand, the Knitting Barber. So I got some more tried on Tubic. No, that's also a brand. Knitting cords. I'm just going to call them knitting cords. I got some pink knitting cords because we all know we like some pink, don't we? I mean, hello. I'm getting some amazing American candy that I've had to hide from my children, my boys, because they just want to try it as well. And then I'm scared that they try it and then they just want to eat it all. Did I tell you about my alcoholic teddy bears, gummy bears? Oh, they were the best. I got a jar. I got the bestest jar. Yeah, you can see. Alcoholic gummy bears. Very, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. But now I'm just waffling. And I could be knitting on my sleeve, but I don't know what row I'm on, so I'm not going to. But also you need to get going. So it's been absolutely amazing. And I do remember what I used to say at the end of my podcast. Oh my goodness, do you know that was over 6 years ago? I used to say, if you want to see progress, knit on one thing at a time. And I'm just going to say, it is true. It is absolutely true. My Advent sweater will be knit on in the new year. Once this one is finished, I'll move on to that one. And then we'll continue with our quest for 24 pairs of Christmas socks. Because that is still a thing in my life. I've got 15, I need 24. And I am now fiddling with everything. So, you all have a fabulous week, yeah?